Hello, I'm Dr. Jenna Zellers, founder of Mentor Yourself Well, where I am a wellness expert, chiropractor, and coach. And today I want to talk about hustling versus flowing and why I'm actually removing the word hustle from my vocabulary. So I want to just give you a backstory here. And I had to hustle to get to where I am today, where I actually feel like life is flowing in my favor. And there's this trend out there of everyone talking about their hustle, their side hustle. I'm hustling this and I'm hustling that, and there's rap songs and there's memes and there's all kinds of things. And there's a lot of people that are really proud of the fact that they are hustling. And I was there. I know what that feels like. I know that it's a means to an end. But today I want to share something for you to maybe consider, because hustling is not sustainable. And that is actually why I'm removing it from my vocabulary after today's video today. I'll be using the word hustle plenty as a contrast between hustle and flow. But I really want to invite you to look at the way you're living your life in maybe a different way that can bring more ease to your life and your business, or maybe it can bring more harmony to your daily life. Maybe if you consider what I'm about to say and you try to integrate it into your life, maybe it then too will bring more ease, more flow, more balance, and also help sustain you and your energy to pursue those things that you are pursuing. So let me backtrack. 2015 was the worst year of my life, totally hit depression. 2016, I was picking up the pieces. I was still very lost, very broken, but I was had my head above water at least. In 2017, I made the decision to be bold, and I started doing things that put me into a position that would allow me to build the life of my dreams. And I hustled a lot in 2017. And then in 2018, I decided to start manifesting all of those things that were actually part of my dreams. So 2018, I hit the ground hard and I hustled. Hustle was my middle name. Every single second of every single day, I was doing something. I was doing some work, I was taking some action in the direction of my dreams. And by June, July, I couldn't do it anymore. I kind of hit this wall of like, whoa, pony, slow down. I had been hustling so much, I forgot to breathe. I forgot to take care of myself. I forgot to do the important things. I was neglecting self-care, the very thing that I talk about so much of this movement of self-care. I had hustled so much that I really lost track of what was important. I lost track of why I'm here in the first place. I was so focused on my agenda. I was so focused on all of those things that I had to do. I felt like I needed to do. Mind you, I'm my own boss. I'm an entrepreneur. I don't have a boss. God is my boss. I'm actually promoting him to my boss now because I am getting in a state of flow where my work that I do, each and every step that I take now, comes from the director himself. It's not me. It's not my agenda. It's not what I think is best. It's not this like vicious cycle of spinning my wheels, to get to the next place, because what I think is the next place is not where I'm meant to be, where I'm meant to be in God's eyes. So I've been taking my leadership, my direction, my instructions from the man himself by getting really quiet, by getting really clear, by getting really connected with him is how I'm actually flowing through life. Where my hustle, I've retired my hustle, because in my hustle, I wasn't sustaining me. I wasn't doing what was important. I wasn't even living the life that God wanted me to live. I really wasn't. I was so focused on my agenda. I was so focused on making the next dollar. God has a way bigger plan for me, and the idea of just letting the hustle go by the side and starting to take my direction from him, there is more flow. And I want to kind of paint a picture of what this feels like. So many people talk about, well, just surrender, just let go. This very act of following your direction from God, from like listening within and being really connected of like, what's just the next step? What's the one thing I can do today? What's the action I should take in this moment? My heart is racing. My heart is beating. I know you're talking to me. What is that? And by kind of clearing out all of the mindless chatter that goes on up here and getting really connected, that is actually how I've let go of the hustle and I've stepped into this state of flowing, where flow now allows me to rest. It allows more ease everywhere I go. I mean, just last week was one of the hardest weeks of my life. There were so many things just like bombarded on me. I got in an accident. We had a financial scare. What else? Just like this whole list of things. And I really feel like those things were tests for me to really test to see, am I really going to hustle or not hustle? Or am I actually going to surrender? Am I going to just go with the flow here? And it's really about surrendering. And when you take this leap of faith in, okay, I'm going to let go of my hustle and I'm going to step into this state of flow, you are purely trusting in the Lord himself. You are trusting in the universe to send you exactly what you need to know. You are letting go of the outcomes. Now that's the hardest thing for me to really soak in, is letting go of the outcomes. When you hustle, when you push, you're actually forcing, you're trying. The actual definition of hustle, let me read it to you. Force someone, maybe yourself, to move hurriedly and unceremoniously in a specified direction, or to obtain by forceful action or persuasion, or busy movement and activity. Gosh, none of that sounds fun. The word force in and of itself, whenever you force something to happen, it's not meant to be. How many times have you ever had a really good outcome by forcing things to happen? It doesn't work that way. So by flowing and by trusting, you are surrendering. You're letting even go of the outcomes, because the outcome is God's plan anyways. We're not in control of it. So when we surrender fully 100% to him, we are literally experiencing more flow in our life. And those are the types of experiences that I want more in my life. Daily miracles. Feeling like, you know what? This burden that I've been carrying for years, the weight on my shoulders, I can let go of it. I can give it to God. It's not mine to hold anyways. Because really, when we give ourselves to God, there's nothing to worry about. We are surrendering completely. And I say this, God, it doesn't matter what religion you are, you know that there's a higher source. So that higher source is in control of all things, all moments of every day, whatever religion you are. And there is a higher power at work here. It's in your life, it's happening in your life, it's happening in my life, it's happening in everyone's life. There's that higher power in control. And we just need to surrender to it. Because when we do, and we listen, and we get really clear and connected with ourselves, that's where we will actually be gifted with more experiences to help us enjoy our life. Hustling and forcing and living this life, it's actually incongruent. As I've become more authentic, it's this path. It's like authentic and congruent. It's like parallel paths of, I can only be truly authentic if I am also truly congruent with who he'll have me be. And I cannot be congruent with who He'll have me be when I'm trying to force things, when I'm hustling. So instead, letting go of that side hustle and step into the main event. And that main event is just taking your direction step by step, moment by moment with God Himself. So, my question to you is, are you willing to let go of feeling like you have to hustle every single moment of every single day? I was there. It was exhausting. Did I feel good? Yeah, I felt really good. I felt productive. I felt like, oh my gosh, I'm on fire. But it was like a roller coaster at the same time. And this flow here feels like it's like this magic carpet ride. I don't know how to say it. When I truly love my life, I feel like this last month has been a month of so many gifts. Is there still struggle? Yes. Are there still hard times? Yes. Is there still uncertainty? Yes. But in that uncertainty, you give it all away because you trust. Ultimately, you trust. So that's my message. Are you willing to let go of your hustle to have more flow in your life? I would love to know if this message was helpful, inspiring. Maybe you don't really agree with that, and that's okay. I'd love to just hear from you. You can comment below. Let me know what you thought of this message. Maybe we can have a discussion about it. If you are wanting to let go of hustle and allow more flow to come into your life, just declare that in the messages below and just let go and see what happens. By just declaring that you want to bring more flow into your life, you are already committing to the process. You don't need to know how it's going to happen. That's the hustle side. If you want to be more with the flow, you just make a decision and you watch the main events start to unfold. You watch the plot thicken. You just step back and you experience what life has to offer, rather than trying to force things to happen in your favor, because when you do that, you're really not doing the work you are meant to be doing. It's not congruent, it's not authentic, and if you want more congruence, more freedom, more authenticity, you want more joy in your life, then I highly recommend you invite flow to be part of your journey. Thank you and have a great day.